sixth leading cause of death in the U.S. This is according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. And if you're already seeing signs of early onset dementia, can you do anything to reverse it? That's a big question out there. I want to bring on licensed professional counselor, founder of the Brain Performance Center, Lee Richardson. Lee, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, so let me ask you this. When people talk about Alzheimer's, and there's more and more people who believe that a personalized lifestyle intervention can stop cognitive decline. Do you believe that? I mean, how much of a difference will the lifestyle change really make?
It can make a huge difference, a tremendous difference, and it's the simplest things that we need to change. The first is our sleep schedule. When you think about how the brain works, all day long, those neurons and dendrites, they're wiring and firing, and they're creating this toxic waste. And when you go to sleep, you have these little glial cells that come out and they clean all that up. There's been research for the last couple of years that are linking Alzheimer's with people with insomnia. The number one solution for insomnia is cognitive behavioral therapy, and that is just changing your lifestyle.
Well, when you talk about changing lifestyle, what type of lifestyle changes are you talking about?
Well, let's take sleep, for example. You've got to have a routine around your sleep. You've got to go to bed at the same time every night, get up at the same time, have your little ritual, your little lying down ritual. Put your phone, put your computer, that blue light in the phone or the screen stimulates the brain. So that's one way to change your lifestyle. We all, the old saying, you are what you eat. Mm-hmm. Your diet has so much influence on how your brain works. Sugar is a neurotoxin. Not everybody reacts that way to sugar, and I think that's what makes it hard. There's not, if there was a clear solution, do this, more people would do it than not. But it's all based on your DNA and your metabolism and your body. So there's not one answer for everyone.
All right, so if somebody wants to take the necessary precautions, you're saying, obviously, eat healthy, exercise, get the right amount of sleep, or get on a sleep schedule. What about staying active mentally? A lot of people retire, and you see a drastic decline, and maybe a lot of people aren't reading or really. I mean, the brain's like any other muscle, right? You don't use it, you lose it.
You hit the nail on the head. There is so much truth to that. Those neural pathways, if you quit using them, you lose them. And things like learning a new language, working crossword puzzles, if you always brush your teeth with your right hand, brush it with your left hand. Do things differently to keep that brain alert.
I think if I brushed my teeth with my left hand, I'd probably end up blooding my gums and missing my mouth. That's not the easiest thing for a lot of people. And I'm kind of ambidextrous, so most people would probably have a problem with that. But I get what you're saying. I could take a look. I mean, Lee, when I take a look at my grandparents, okay, so I had both of my grandparents closest to me. One, I believe my grandfather was 87 when he died. My grandmother, I believe, was 86. Right in there, two totally drastically different lifestyles. Now, my grandfather didn't read a lot, didn't probably eat the healthiest, but he was active. I mean, that's one thing he always told me, Lee, is keep moving, never stop, keep moving. My grandmother really didn't do a lot of activity, and she smoked like a chimney, but she read, all the time. I never saw her without a book. Constantly kind of keeping the mind going. And they both of them, when they died, had terrific minds.
Well, that's a great example of what living right and keeping exercising that brain, not just with physical exercise, but with mental exercise. You should be learning something new every single day. When I stop learning, I'm afraid they're just going to kick dirt over my face, and I'll be done.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to keep on living. I think that's the main lesson here. Just keep on living. Lee, thank you for joining me, as always.
Thanks for having me.
All right, Lee Richardson, licensed professional counselor, founder of the Brain Performance Center.